Woo! There we go. Okay, so I'm getting better at this video thing and I'm not great at it. So, it is the 7th. How did your first week go? How'd your fasting go? How did your 12 hours getting into ketosis and dropping your blood sugars go? How are you feeling? Did you notice anything shift? Are you feeling less tired? Are you feeling a little more clear-headed? What's going on for you? You let me know. Reach out. Let me know. Wherever your fasting is, whether it's 12 hours, 16 hours, some of us got back into 20 hours. I think right now I may be at 19 hours from yesterday. And I'm not really hungry, so I may actually try to see how long I can make this fast last, which would be amazing. And we'll go from there. We'll find out. So I wanted to really get down and dirty in our fasting. So fasting long term is going to be what you need to really get into an easy groove. Now there is ways for you to make this the easiest thing that you have ever done. And it's the only time I'm going to tell you it's going to take a shift for 6 to 9 months and a decent commitment to half-assing it. Pretty much for, I don't know. I don't stick to his strict diet at all. And the fasting piece is what I actually found to have the most substantial effect long term for keeping my weight and dropping a set point. And by set point, I mean when you lose weight when you're fasting, you lose weight when you're doing keto. And we'll use the two of them together. And what I really want you to get is that the fasting is going to be your key to actually being able to go out with your friends, have a burger with a bun and a bunch of fries, and have your weight slowly keep going. So we can do this in your weight shift. We can do it very fast, and we add keto in it, and we take all of the things that may spike your blood sugars. And once we get past those first levels, if you keep off anything that's a sugar, and you eat a ketogenic diet, you just stay in fat burning. It's magic. You can lose large amounts of weight. But more specifically, if you have over 25 pounds you want to move and you want gone permanently in a different way than you've ever had it happen, definitely start digging into eating keto. Super important. You will see a shift in your visceral body fat that you've never seen with any diet ever before. And it's a really easy way to give yourself a way that it's just, you can see results. It gives you this a little bit of power over this willpower conversation that you don't have any. You'll just stay in ketosis at your 12 hours and keep going until you add sugars back in. And then you'll drop out of ketosis until you hit 12 hours. And as long as you don't keep adding sugars back in, you can keep getting into ketosis. And with the fasting piece added to that ketosis, there's ways to add those sugars and add those carbs and have them be a huge benefit. And we'll talk about that. Now, that's for my people who need to lose over 25 pounds. For the rest of everybody else and how to maintain this and have this just be easy long term, we stick with the fasting. Okay? So there is a bunch of different ways to fast. And the best thing that I have found about both fasting and keto, that if done and you're not actually sticking to any one specific philosophy, but you really do find what works for you, you can have amazing results. Okay. So I wrote a little list of the fasting things. Ooh, as my pen escapes, that we should talk about. Okay. So fasting versus starvation. You can't starve in a fasted state. You have capacity all the way around you at any time of day in our society to obtain food. Nowhere will you starve. Okay. Oh, hold on. The kitten is being a jerk. Whew. Okay. Sorry about that. I just put up a screen door, and of course the kitten's like, jerk, stop it. Don't be a jerk. Okay. Refocusing. Starvation, fasting. Starvation, fasting. Fasting, people do it for religious reasons. You can do it for long-term reasons. You can do it for health reasons. You can do it for ketosis reasons. You can do it for a bunch of different reasons. And if you can do it long-term and you can actually get yourself a schedule set up, you'll actually manage to start sliding weight right off of yourself. And if you're doing just fasting, it may be slow, but there's a bunch of different ways to fast. So let's talk about a couple of the things that you've probably heard and what those mean. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I'm trying to keep my videos right at 10 minutes, and I'll probably suck at that. I'm just going to let you know. So when they talk intermittent fasting, it means that you fast and you don't eat anything for X amount of time, and then you eat for X amount of time. That's it. So you'll hear a 16-8. That means that they're fasting for 16 hours, and during an 8-hour window is all that they eat. So for most people, that means that they eat, even if you eat 3 meals a day, you're eating 3 meals a day and you're getting 12 hours or more in ketosis. Okay? For other people, that number actually may mean they're only eating lunch and dinner. And here's what I want you to understand. You're not eating a salad with nothing on it. You are eating lunch. If you're not sticking to a ketogenic diet, get yourself a sandwich. Get yourself a sandwich, get yourself a salad, it's a meal. You're not trying to wipe your calories out, and this is the first time that you'll probably ever hear you should be eating more than 1,000. Okay? If you can do a high-fat, low-carb diet or a ketogenic diet, you will find that the fat will keep you satiated far longer. And the thing that defeats us the most is hunger. That hunger is gone if you use fats to satiate. So keep that in mind as you go into fasting. It's really easy to put the two of them together because keto means you're less hungry. And hungry is where we get defeated. You can't unhack the hungry hormone once it starts going with anything except fats. So do not pull your fats out of your diet. Have a burger. If you're eating 2 meals a day, have a real meal for your 2 meals a day and only those 2 meals. And then stop eating. Ta-da! So you can do those in specific patterns. 16-8 gives you 4 hours in ketosis, because like we discussed the other day, ketosis happens at 12 hours, anything over 12 hours. So for most of us, if we have a hard, sticky last 10 pounds, 16-8 is where you're going to actually find that you hold a weight. And you can just maintain, and it's not hard, and it's not super difficult. And if you accidentally ate a plate of pasta, The next day, go 18.6. And you just shift how many hours you stay in ketosis. Okay? Simple shift. So those are your simple ones. When you get to be a little bit bigger, you have a little bit more weight to lose, or you find that you actually can, and it's easy for you to do, and you can still make sure that you feast. You can do 20 hours fasting, 4 hours, or as somebody, it's called OMAD, O-M-A-D, 1 meal a day. When you get to 1 meal a day, you'll see that you're losing like a pound a month, a pound to 2 pounds a month. It's super easy to do. It's super easy to hold on to, but your meal should be your meal. So you should be eating a good meal, not a diet, salad, anything. We're talking full meal. You should be eating it. And I'm not talking your full calories for the day, but you should still be eating a meal. Your goal is not to wipe your calories out. Your goal is to drop your blood sugars so that they will do what they are supposed to do, which is tell your body not to hold it and to burn the spots that are fat in your body. Okay. So for those of you at the end of our last video that was like, yeah, Zoe, but what are we eating? Right now, we get to make choices. You can either eat anything you want and do it as I described in one of those fasting regimens. Okay. And those are shiftable. They're really easy to move around. If you went out and you ate dinner late, just shift your hours for the next day, or don't, and do a 14-hour fast. However you do it, you can do it. It's easy. Promise. Okay? So if there's any questions, reach out to me. Let's talk about this. If you are one of those people who has over 50 pounds to lose, over 30 pounds to lose, over, like me, had 100 pounds to lose, and I still have 30 to lose, we're going to start talking about the fasting that needs to be done for us, but not till next month. We need to get back in to what's comfortable. So figure out if it's your 16, if it's your 18, if it's 20. Can you push to 20? And let's play there. If you want to make it the easiest that it has ever been, dietdoctor.com. Favorite recipes, favorite, and some of the most delicious things you will ever put in your face, and it makes it so easy. Do it. Okay. Is that what I have for you today? That's all I have for you today. I love you. Do you love my color? Look at this color. It's fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. I love your faces. I can't wait to see what this next year brings for all of us. If you guys are unaware, we are on my way to my birthday. It is the 24th that my birthday will be. I don't know why I have to get the sports announcer voice for it, but I'm so excited. Also, I think there's lots of ways for me to be excited, even though I don't get to be out in the world. So this is kind of my happy, hey. Guess what? My birthday's coming, hey. It's birthday month. Who's sending me lunch? I'm just kidding. Don't send me lunch. Don't take me to lunch anymore. I don't need it. I don't need it. But let's go walk in the park 6 feet apart from each other. Let's do that. Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon.